Aloha everyone. We are going to catch some tilapia today and show you some ways to kill it, fillet it, and cook it. We have about 8 full-grown tilapia in here, and we've had the system for 2 years now. So this is how big they can get. They're ready to eat, definitely, because they're super big. So we're gonna try and catch it today, which sometimes takes a while. We have 2 nets, and the way we're gonna kill it is to put it in our cooler with ice cold water, because they're really strong when you first catch them, so that will calm them down and make them not as flailing around, so you don't get cut or anything. And then we're going to stick a knife in its brain. That's the plan. Okay. All right, let's try. Attempt number 1. They're really fast. Isaiah, you gotta go from here. One thing you have to be careful is not to hit your pump while you're trying to catch the fish. So just be aware of your pump while you're trying to catch these fish, and they're really fast. Okay? So it has to be teamwork.
So fast.
It helps to have 2 nets so that you can kind of trap them, but they are really fast. Oh my God!
Is that big enough?
It's a good sized one.
Yeah, having 2 nets help a lot. Trap them. They're really strong, so just be careful you don't get cut. So this is a way, putting them on ice for a little bit helps mellow them out a bit. Okay. So what we learned is that it's better to put them in a little bit of water with a lot of ice, so that they die quicker. It's a quicker death. If you just put ice on them, then they'll just freeze, I guess, slowly. So we're gonna do this for a few minutes and let them mellow out, and then we'll stick a knife into its brain.
Okay, so we think this fish is pretty much dead. I actually stabbed it in the head one time. You can see right there, but like Jane said, tilapia are very resilient. So say mahalo tilapia for feeding us.
Mahalo.
Okay, and I think this guy might be a little active. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a simple fillet on the fish. So you do this method, you do not have to scale it, and you do not have to gut the fish. So you just want to make sure your knife is sharp. I got a knife and a fork. Fork's gonna help me skin the fish, but first what you want to do is you want to cut from the top, so you gotta be really careful you don't cut into the guts here. But hold the fish down, you want to cut diagonally into the side of the fish and come down behind the fin. Just cut into there until you hit the backbone. You'll feel it, and then starting from the top of the dorsal fin, just stab your knife in there, and you're gonna go about 1 inch along the backbone, along the fin. Just go all the way down the fish. Just cut about 1 inch all the way into the fish until you get to the tail, and into the tail, then you can kind of stab it in and just cut right off the tail like that. So you have a little flap right here, and starting from here, pull it up, and all you want to do is take your knife and just follow the bone line and gently cut the meat off the bone. Separate the meat off the bone, coming all the way down. And the fattest part of the fish here, that's the stomach. So you're gonna have to, you'll feel like a little bump in the pin bones. You're just gonna have to go around it and come down. Just follow the bone. See the pin bones right here. You have to cut through that. Cut through that pin bone.
It's inside.
So yeah, once you cut through, you can see the bones right here on the other side. Just fillet it, just follow it along with your knife.
Olivia was very attached to the fish. She feeds them.
Okay. And on the back,
You can say hello.
Hi.
there you have it. Got a nice fillet right off the fish.
Can we see the heart?
Scales and
Or
everything.
the other-
So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna separate the meat from the skin. Just all you need is a fork. Stick your fork at the tail end, hold into the table, and then take your knife and just cut the meat and let the knife just slide the knife through and separate while you're pulling the skin with the fork. Just slide the knife through the meat, separate from the skin. Like that. You have it? Nice solid fillet. Here's the pin bones that we were talking about earlier. Just want to cut those out.
Can we see the heart and all the bones and the body? Yeah, it's good, but it's pretty sad.
It's pretty sad. You gotta say mahalo to the fish. You gotta thank the fish. Okay, there you have it. Nice boneless
With
fillet.
the blood on it, which is gross.
And that's the skin. So 0 waste right there.
What about the
Don't
blood?
have to scale it.
The blood.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna turn the fish over. You can see everything's off. There's the stomach. Guts are still intact.
What is everything?
Yeah, all the heart, the stomach, and everything is inside there. Do you see that?
Wait,
Behind
so
the
on its
Mm-hmm.
right?
You're gonna do the same thing. Start
No,
at the
it's
start
in
at
the
the top. Start at the top of the fish. We're just gonna cut in. Just cut in an angle. Just come all the way down.
I wish I could just kiss it, but it's
Okay. Once you hit that, come in and just follow the 1-inch cut all the way down. This dorsal fin.
dorsal.
Okay. And come to the tail. Just come to the tail. Stick your knife through and just chop it straight off, just like that. And now again, I'm gonna just open it up and follow the backbone. You separate.
Olivia, when you eat poke, this is what they do. They
I
have
know.
to, yeah.
Oh, I just found one.
Yes. And it provided us a ton of plants.
Mm-hmm.
Summer, when you get out, so don't you dare try.
Don't name the fish. They're not our pets. They're food.
Food who are pets. We have fish pets. We used to. Right? We used to until we flushed it down the toilet.
Which fish?
Remember the gray one? in
Oh,
our old
that was a
house
goldfish
who
or something.
flushed down the toilet.
Was that a beta or a...
Where the heck is the heart? In the lungs.
The heart and the lungs and everything is behind the bone. It's all in here.
Then take off the bone.
We'll show it to you
Some of the
after.
guts right there, Olivia.
Yeah, we'll show you.
Did you know you can actually touch a fish's heart and guts without any hands?
Clean off some of the fish. Okay, so again, take the fork, back of the tail, and then just pull the meat, separate the meat from the skin.
That's my dad. I'm just saying, you guys. I can't He's an expert fishes. Do you know that, guys?
I don't know about
I'm
that.
not an expert at fish. Just done this a few times. But here you go. Again, skin,
Seriously. Your keep sweating.
pin bones. You want to take those out?
Guys also, he's sweating.
I'm sweating. This one doesn't
Daddy's
have...
always
we
sweating.
cut around the bones on this one, so
Don't sweat on our fish.
don't sweat on the fish.
The fish. If you sweat on our fish, it's germs.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Now, can you cut?
Mahalo,
Mahalo. Tilapia. We grew them since they were babies, right?
So 4 fillets.
You don't remember when they were babies?
You can bread them, stir fry, bake them, broil them.
Now we're
Pan
going
fry.
to see the lungs and the
But-
heart. That's the next video.
Pretty easy.
Goodbye.
Okay, welcome to Jane's cooking show. Okay, so we have the fillets. We rinsed it and patted it dry, so it's just gonna be sitting here. These are the 4 beautiful fillets we got from our tilapia. So we're gonna try a new recipe. I've never tried this before, but it's relatively healthy, it's easy, so we thought we would try this out. So first you have to preheat your oven to 400 degrees. And then make your topping. So your topping is going to have a 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. And you can use panko, but we didn't have any, just have breadcrumbs. So 1/4 cup. And then 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. Hopefully people like all the ingredients here. Oops. Okay. And 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. 1/2 teaspoon. Let's open this. Our garlic powder is in, kind of got all hard. And then the paprika, 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. Oh wait, see, with all the humidity gets, ooh. So 1/2 teaspoon of paprika. And 1 tablespoon of parsley, but we don't have that, so that's optional. And then 1 teaspoon of melted butter. 1 teaspoon of melted butter that I have right here. Kind of seems like a little bit too little bit. All right, and then we're gonna mix it around. So this is gonna be the topping for the fish. Get that ball of garlic powder. Humidity in Hawaii kind of clumps out the powder. But yeah, doesn't that look good? Okay, so this is gonna be the topping for the fish. So combine all the topping ingredients. We already rinsed the tilapia and patted it dry. We placed it on a pan. If you don't have a cooking sheet or baking sheet, then you want to make sure that you put cooking spray and then drizzle with butter. So the rest of the butter that I have, I'm gonna drizzle with it. Put it right on top. I love butter. And I'll give the nutritional information later of this meal, this dish. Drizzle the butter right on top and then squeeze 1/2 lemon in the fish. Just like that. And then top with the topping. Pretty easy. Hopefully it turns out yummy. So you can, you know, throw in other kinds of herbs and things that you like. I wonder how it would be with olena in there. Put parsley, maybe basil. Alright, so you just top it, I guess as thick as you want it. And then you're gonna put it in the oven for 15 minutes. And in the last minute, you can broil it to get it a little bit crispy. So we're gonna try that in a minute. Okay, it's been in the oven for 15 minutes. I let it broil for 1 minute more. And this is what we have. This is what it looks like. Not too bad. I'm gonna let it cool down and then have the family try it. See what they think.
I really do not want to do this. It's good.
Yeah?
But I'm just gonna eat. I don't know.
How is it? Did you try it?
Oh, it's good.
Is it soft? Yeah?
Good.
Perfect.
Isaiah?
Try your fish.
It's actually good.
Okay.
I have to tell. What do you have part of the fish?
Okay.
I have this part. Wait, Daddy, what part do I have?
Yeah.
Try it. Eat it. You help take care of the fish and the fish is giving back to us. Right? What you think? Good. Oh!
Okay, so we're gonna try to fillet this fish without gutting it or scaling it. So, what you can do is you just follow the gill, and you're gonna cut. You're gonna cut diagonally, being careful not to puncture the gut.